Hello folks. So I'm testing a new video formatting technique, and for my first video I am going to play Sneak and Show. I tested this list a little bit and had some good results, and so here's what I'm going to play for this video. The difference we can see from like previous Sneak and Show lists is the addition of Archon of Cruelty, which comes very handy against Initiative, and Fable of the Mirror Breaker. The card has lots of uses in this deck, from getting rid of cards redundancy that maybe you don't need it. It works as actually like a mana source too. It's not uncommon for you to use the treasure tokens generated by the Goblin token to cast some of your bigger creatures like Archon or Griselbrand. And post board, you have the interaction of Reflection of Kiki-Jiki and Fury. So also, I guess a minor thing is also the Otawara. See, the addition of Otawara, like, it really helps too, getting rid of permanents that may be preventing you from comboing. But anyways, so deck has been around for a long time, just some minor adaptations for the current legacy meta. I'm gonna try to see how it goes in a league. Make sure I got the right deck here. All right, so let's see if we can find our first round opponent. I'll have the deck up again. Pretty cleanly list. You have your big creatures, and the way to cheat them into play: Sneak Attack, Show and Tell. Been playing Legacy, should be familiar with those cards. One can put any permanent into play. It is symmetrical. The other one is Sneak Attack. Looks like we found our first round opponent. So this hand here doesn't seem very good to me. We don't have like a way to cast our cantrips reliably. I mean, you could keep Lotus Petal, but this hand is very vulnerable to anything. Also, I don't have... No. Sneak and Show is a AB combo. You need to have either Show and Tell or Sneak Attack, and then the creature you want to put into play. We don't have neither one of those, so I'm gonna ship this back. On this hand, we have Sneak Attack and Show and Tell, and we have like ways to protect our combo. We also have a basic land. I'm gonna keep this one. I think I'm gonna put Sneak Attack back, and we'll see. We also have a Force of Will in case our opponent's playing best combo deck. Spell Pierce is also very relevant. All right, we're seeing a Tundra, so I expect a slower deck, but it could be, you know, something like Cephalid Breakfast. I would love to draw a fetch land here, and we drew a fetch land. All right, so I'm gonna start with a fetch land, and can conceal the deck I'm playing. Opponent plays their own fetch land. We're gonna let this brainstorm resolve. So Show and Tell. Usually you try to find Griselbrand. Tends to be the better card for you to put into play. Speaking of Griselbrand, so here I could try to jam Griselbrand with Tundra. Kind of unlikely their opponent's playing Daze, but I don't think I need to rush into anything. Also, if I just Ancient Tomb Griselbrand, I would basically just be passing the turn afterwards. And let's say if the opponent is in fact playing a deck like Breakfast, Show and Tell can actually backfire because I'll be helping them putting a permanent in play too. And if they don't play anything meaningful, I don't have to use the Brainstorm, and I can use this speech to Force of Will. And if it's something like the Fairy, Spell Pierce is just great here. It seems like it could be Cephalid Breakfast. In fact, they got my Force of Will. They have Brainstorm though. Puts them in a situation that if they want to flash this back, I should be able to just Spell Pierce on the flashback. Alright, so I think I'll Brainstorm now because probably don't need Otawara. I am in fact going to draw the Ancient Tomb though, and for a volcanic island. This is something that could happen. They are not going to put any pressure on me really. So so I have 9 cards in hand. I can discard just the 2 lands. I have plenty of counter magic here. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna let me see. Probably just draw 7 again. No, I'll pitch the Spell Pierce. That's fine. I think these Fluster Storms are gonna beat whatever they're trying to do. Thassa's Oracle. I guess I can draw 7 again. It's a little bit awkward, but I'm swinging for 7. So the red mana from Simian Spirit Guide doesn't really do a whole lot. I think I'm just gonna cast Archon, but I can. So they're gonna put Thassa's. Yeah, I'll do this. Even if I put a permanent in play, fine. Because I don't have anything else. They have a Daze. Just gonna pass the turn. Okay, so I have 11 cards in hand. I can discard this one. This one. Alright, opponent conceded. So Breakfast. Fable the Mirror Breaker, not the type of matchup for this deck. I mean for this game. Excuse me, not for this card. So I can cut the Preordain too. So a card like Defense Grid might seem a good idea, but playing Defense Grid and passing the turn to another combo deck, it's not, because then it will prevent me from countering their stuff. so I don't like to do that. What I'm going to do is bring like a couple of Pyroblasts and a Grafdigger's Cage, I think. Surgical Extraction is also good, but I think I just want to keep the other cards that I have. Like Magus at the moment might be good too, because their mana base is not the best. Archon Cruelty maybe? No. I think Archon is still okay. I wonder if I should maybe swap an Archon for Magus, but I think they do run a couple of basics. So it might be, since it's just one Magus, maybe it's not great. I think I would have to cast like early enough in the game, and realistically speaking, one is not enough. I think the opponent like mulligan kind of low last game too. No, the mulligan did 6. So this hand is pretty good. I just need to find, basically just need to find a Griselbrand here. There's 7. Misty, going for Shuko. Alright, so they might be looking for 2 win here. I guess I'm just gonna get a Volcanic Ponder. This card's not very good. Fast combo, I can't really stop them, but the Ponder, if they just can't trip, then the Ponder is looking for a creature for me to put in play with Show and Tell. In this case, I was looking for a card like Pyroblast. There's a Saga. Play an Ancient Tomb. I can just hard cast a Force of Will, whatever that's worth, instead of having to remove Show and Tell. Excuse me. But this Saga will start applying pressure if I don't do anything about it. There's a Brainstorm. Okay. I really like to find a Brainstorm here. In this situation, I can just cast Sneak Attack. I think I'm gonna do it. For the simple fact that if they have Force Will, they might use on Sneak Attack right now, and I can just let it resolve, I guess. Blue Elemental Blast. Okay, it's a good one, I guess. And they could have Pity Needle counter instead. I got a Lotus Petal. Some of these new versions are, yeah, they're playing Orange Chant, which might mean they might just be dead here combo. So I could just ship it back the same way. Kind of like Brotherhood's End, maybe. But it's unlikely to do anything. So I think I like this one. Tower might be relevant too if I need to buy just one turn. So I like those cards. Maybe find a Grafdigger's Cage. I wonder if they're playing Search for Extractions too. Probably not. Alright, so let's Ponder first. These are all good cards. So I think I'll get a Flusterstorm first, or maybe the Seated Traders. Oh, I think I'll draw the Flusterstorm first. Rookie mistake here. I should have silenced my phone before doing this. Okay. Possible that I wanted to draw the Pyroblast first. I think here I'll probably Pyroblast anything they cast on there. I don't think I'll Pyroblast that one. Yep. Okay. So maybe there was a case to be made for me to Pyroblast that Ponder. Go to round 2. I don't know how relevant it would be to just wait the last round. Maybe I didn't have to combo, I could just wait, but because I had 3 counter magic for the Flusterstorm for the silence, and then like a Red Elemental Blast and a Pyroblast for the other 2 spells if they had them. But they have 4 cards in hand, so they could have easily have forced blue card days, I guess. Hindsight's 2020, but the Show and Tell, like I said, it does have the drawback of if they have the Illusionist in hand, I'll cast Show and Tell and they put into play. So if I cast Show and Tell, I need to probably win the same turn or have a hand that's like stacked enough that can interact with whatever they're trying to do. And silence is kind of complicated for me to do it. Probably have to force a will. Maybe we can bounce back and finish this league strong. All right, that's our round 2. Let's see what Fable can do. Like they're mulligan to 6. Could be initiative. Hopefully it's not. Or maybe it's fine too. I don't know. I kind of want to test the matchup too. This could be anything, right? Pass. It's possible. I should probably fetch here in case I want to play around Stifle. Let's see what they got. So we got a little Goblin token. Double blue. So if this Goblin survives... Oh, are we playing the mirror? Would be interesting. I think I can just cycle this too. Okay. And I'll swing with this nice 2/2 creature. I guess I can just play another one on there. Yeah, start to think that's the mirror, which is not something that I was expecting to see in this league, but otherwise that's a very slow start for Delver. Struggling to think of another deck that will play blue-red and not be Sneak and Show. So yes, I want to use the ability, and I guess I can pitch this too. Found something. And I guess I'll just attack first. In this case, I think I'm actually just gonna pass a turn. Okay, Sanctuary. Maybe it's not. Oh, Impulse. I think next turn Archon plus attacking for 6. Close to lethal. Flusterstorm should win this battle. So it is the mirror. Okay. That's 6 damage. Could swing for 4. Then cast this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, against haste. Oh, that was a big point on my part. Let's see. Black 5/7. One more. I should have. If I do pre-combat though, I wouldn't have Spell Pierce up though. Okay. So it's the mirror. Show and tell. It's kind of scary to cast in the mirror. I wonder if we should just and maybe like a surgical. Can find the land number 2. No, that's not very good. I'll just play a petal in case I need to cast this Spell Pierce. They're probably thinking the same thing. Excuse me. Ponder. No. Need more action. Fetchlands is cool since we have the brainstorm. I mean, I guess I could try to go for sneak attack here. I'll try to cast Spell Pierce. Okay, that's going to resolve. I guess I'll force it. Okay. Probably I don't have much going on now. Ponder. This is more to look at their hand, really, not to. Oh, they're playing Omniscience, so there's no. Oh, there's some sneak attacks in there. Much more scary now because so yeah, I think cutting the show and tell is the correct call for me then. All right, so they have 2 cards in hand that they can't really do anything with it unless they draw 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe I should have kept the City Traders. So the hand is Griselbrand, Omniscience. They're gonna go to 13. If there's a reason for me to cast Brainstorm now instead of currently none. 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could win from here. Chose to shuffle and play this. Alright, so let's pick a name first. Maybe I need to find just a Pyroblast. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Didn't. Okay. Sorry. Oh, got match number 2 of the league. Sort of like the pseudo mirror. And I think shaving the show and tells made sense, especially after seeing Omniscience. It would just make things a lot more complicated. If I show and tell and they have Cunning Wishing Hand, for instance, then they could probably just beat me before I can even do anything. All right, me the captain. I believe that's a player that plays combo too. Yes, I can keep this one. Yeah, I mean, I do need to find a payoff card, but I think this one's pretty good. So far 2 combos in this league. No Delver or Initiative. Fix here. There you go. Look at their hand, decide if they want to keep it, doing their math if they're playing combo. Looking at the Delver hand if that's what they're playing. Maybe it's Initiative. They're trying to Chalice on turn 1. There's 7. Fair game. 7 versus 7. I mean, fair until they put Griselbrand in play on turn 1. Maybe. Oh, it is combo. Talisman. What did they saw? They saw a show and tell. Okay, I guess I'm gonna ponder. Is Archon good enough? Probably not. Let me see. Because I could draw Ponder. Next turn I can show and tell. Sneak attack into play. Archon draws. No, I think I need to shuffle this. And I'm gonna play these out. I need to find a play, I guess. I mean, Archon could make them discard 2 cards. No. Attacking with sneak attack and then, I mean, when it comes to playing and attacking, so maybe it was a mistake to put it back, but I mean to shuffle, but well. It does swing for 18 though, which would put them at dead now. Relay for 2. Oh, there's a silence there too. 2 silence. Hey, that can't be good for me, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could draw an Emrakul here, or I can just draw Volcanic Islands. Just nothing. That Ponder Archon is starting to look real good right now. They don't appear to be drawing much there on the side too. Let's see. Archon costs 2 mana, 2 black mana, and then 6 of any color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I mean, they have 4 cards again though, so I just think attack. I'll probably just do that anyways. Yeah, with a Wish Claw in play, like double LED just finds ad nauseam and wins. Burning Wish. They're gonna grab Burning Wish. Thoughtseize. Okay, that's a fair magic card. I'm assuming they're gonna go for it here, right? Yeah. Worm's Chant. It's a lot of silence in their deck. So 1, grab ad nauseam. I mean, I can just have 6 here because can't really cast anything. Ad nauseam. 2 Lysak Diamond, Dark Ritual, Echo, Burning Wish. Yeah, they have it. Brainstorm. Into more mana sources. Wow. So I think on this one I'm just gonna bring these. They are playing some cantrips and there's also like Echo. I don't think Cage is good enough. Oh my gosh. No, this hand is not real. Fortunately, I cannot keep this one either. This one is alright, I guess. This guy deals 18 damage and makes him discard 2 cards. I think I'm gonna keep that one in my hand. Very unlikely that I can win this game, but give it a shot. I do have cards like Flusterstorm that might help, but I kind of hope that there are like 2 lands on top of my deck. Okay, there's a Force of Will. I guess I just take the sneak attack here again. Play a land and say go. And I believe I need to draw a soul land next turn. If there's a next turn for me. Big if. Honestly, if they take Archon, I'm probably just dead. Talisman. Okay, yeah, they get ad nauseam. I think they already play a land this turn, so maybe there's Echo could kill them here. A lot of baubles. I don't know if they're playing Tendrils in the main deck, but that's another one that could kill them. No 0 casting cost artifacts there. I mean, no Lotus Petals, or I can't see if I want to fetch. Probably does it. I mean, they can just chant me, I guess, in my upkeep. If Archon was still in my hand, then I guess they can still just Storm's chant when I activate Wishclaw Talisman. Okay, so they play the Scrub Land, discarded 2 Burning Wishes and 2 Bloodstained Mire. Their hand now, as far as I know, I think, yeah, that's their hand. So I can't just give Wishclaw back because then I just die. Oh, actually, there's a card that I don't know because they drew a card off of Mishra's Bauble, so maybe I forgot to delete something. Oh no, they're drawing the cards now. I'm sorry. Yeah, they activated my turn. Oh, this game turned out to be a little tighter than I thought it was going to be. That Ad Nauseam was not the deterministic win that I usually expect from TES, but pretty sure my opponent can piece together a win here because the Brainstorm was resolved real fast. Oh, they had a second Orim's chant. Okay, yeah, that's enough to storm for lethal. Let's go to round 4 then. All right, welcome round 4. Geodude Jared. This one. I think I have to mulligan this one. It's close. Oof. This one's so much worse. All right, I guess I'll keep this one. Deck has not been very kind to me in this league. Guess I'm gonna try to use the Fluster Storm to combo. Both of them. Don't know what Geodude Jared's playing, so if it's a Chalice deck, which it doesn't seem to be, I would have been in bad shape there. Ponder and big downside of Archon is that it doesn't win the game, not even close. Really want to draw a Gristlebrand here. That in mind, and since I already have mana for Show and Tell and Fluster Storm, I think I'm just gonna Fervor Volcanic, and I guess I'll cast Show and Tell. Dream Verdict. Okay, so it must be some kind of blue-white slowish deck. Brainstorm for another. Probably looking for a Force of Will. Like I said, Archon doesn't really does enough here. Not gonna resolve anyways. Alright, so this Force of Will, pitching a Ponder. Kind of glad I shuffled with the fetch land. Oh, that's right, they knew the top of their deck. So lots of sideboard cards for this style of blue deck. Present a Force of Negation. Oof. Okay, I think I'm just gonna hold on to the Seed of Traders in case I draw a Brainstorm. I'll probably put this back. I'm gonna need a lot of help here too. Fairy. That doesn't really do anything anymore. Turn ago, I could probably even just hard cast Gas on Teferi, but can't do that anymore. But I just want to see what they're playing because I think the game is getting out of my reach. Not a good sign when you're casting Simian Spirit Guides. Kind of want to draw a Fabled Mirror Breaker. Please Brainstorm. Give me something good. Oh, he's got to resolve first. All right. Yes, I don't need those two. Let me see if this thing resolves first. If it's around by the time the ability triggers. They might have another Prismatic Ending for this, but still, I think I still want to like be able to bounce it. No, 5 cards in hand. A Lotus Petal. This. Nice. So Source Plowshares. Ponder. No. I'm just gonna shuffle. Brute Force this. Go and tell, I guess. Narset. Okay. Narset makes things a lot harder. Days Undoing. So the game is over now. Combo. So let me see. I think I was doing earlier against Delver. One of these. I was explaining an interaction to the opponent. I don't think they knew. I think I need to keep the. Do I need to keep Otawara Force? Probably not. On this side, I want to keep their 7. All right. They were happy that I explained how Days Undoing works. With Teferi, card does not get exiled if you do in your opponent's turn. Ponder. I think if this resolves, probably just Brainstorm here. Or just Prismatic Ending this. Don't. This. I think they're just gonna put Teferi here and bounce my Emrakul. Timeless Dragon. Maybe they don't have it. They might not have anything though. This works out. I'm gonna feel like I just dodged a bullet here. This game could use a cantrip, but I think otherwise it's fine. A Soul Land also would be good. It would allow me to have Elemental Blast and Fluster Storm up. But in terms of cards that I would like to put on off of Show and Tell, it's a Gristlebrand is #1. Kind of just like give value right away and protects itself. Maybe the battle wasn't necessary. I think I'm gonna be a little patient here. I think the only thing I'm worried here is something silly like Containment Priest. Might be what we're about to see. Not just a Pyroblast, I guess. And another one played. At least I have the backup sneak attack. I have to think if it's a Teferi, I just Narset. It's Narset. Pyroblast her. Not very good. Negation. Okay. The thing is, if I let Narset resolve, then none of my cantrips work after that. I think that was the right thing to do. I don't have any white mana in play. I don't have enough red. So if I let Narset resolve, they can find a second. It's counter magic. This resolves this time. I'm gonna put this guy. Let's draw 7 right now. And I'll draw 7 more. Yes. I go to 1 life. I'm gonna do that. I go to 1 dice, draw another card. No, but then again, like tell sneak attack into play. I don't know. I think they're just dead actually. Just activate this guy in play. Gain some life. We're gonna move to attacks. I mean, they're not dead, but my hand got very good. Okay. I don't think I need this, and I'm assuming I'm not gonna need another 2 in this league. Close out with at least a 3/2. 3 combos and 1 Jeskai Days Undoing. We didn't see Whole Breacher, but no, I did see Days Undoing and Narset. Pretty sweet combo. It's been kind of like a mainstay in Legacy for at least for the past 2 years. All right, found our last round opponent. Tony Scaponi. So we're playing this combo again. Maybe we can combo them before they can combo us. Okay. Maybe we need to start bringing no rods to these Legacy leagues. I guess if they have a hand that can combo, okay. Maybe they don't have it. Oh, they have a Saga. Wow, there's a Lotus Petal and top. I guess I'll play the Petal in case I need to brainstorm. No reason not to. Can't. Well, no, they can't. So they can make tokens next turn. And do now. Okay. Then that was my next draw. So I think I have to. Let me see. These are the cards that he knows right now about the Griselbrand. Well, he doesn't have Metal Craft now for token. Yeah, so brainstorm first. We have 5 cards in hand. There's no way I'm gonna make it past this turn, right? An LED. This combo looks terrifying. Okay, did they just? I keep seeing the same Griselbrand. So they know about Griselbrand, I guess. That was the deal. Yes, I want to Magus here. Seems like they rely a lot on Urza Saga, like Archon, to be honest. I guess I can cut Alara. This one. Very resilient, I think. Maybe just take Fable. I'm gonna cast if they let me do it. Combos in this league. Fable. Fable is a hell of a card. Guess we keep it like this. Let me just take Emrakul because then it shuffles the deck. Interesting. Yes. Fierce. Oh damn. Oh damn. Okay. Turn behind. There's only 1 Dark Ritual. Okay. Yeah, I think I was a turn behind here. Yeah, I think I'll just ship it back like this again. For the game 3. I believe that's a keep. Not the fastest hand, but fine. I have counter magic and brainstorm and part of my combo, I guess. It's really hard for me to find a better 7. Do address. Ponder. Needle. Okay. Chose sneak attack. Now would be a good time to draw the Brotherhoods and cantrip. Okay, I think this game is over. I drew too much air here. The Needle was very clutch. Yeah, Otawara would not be one of these cards. So I drew 2 cards and I got to search for 1. Pretty good. I'm assuming 6 cards in hand and they went to search for what? I'm still alive. Just deck anything that I can actually cast. All right, this is pretty good, I guess. All right, take the wheel. And they have Cabal Therapy. I don't think I can risk keep this in my hand. If they name Cabal Therapy, sneak attack, I'm just dead. I'm dead too, I guess. The rest, yeah. I just ad nauseum here for 20 life. What are the chances, huh? Alright, those Tens of Agony. So that was the league. Against combo 3 times. So the deck did what I was trying to do. I maybe as a final thought. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to go back to the list. Maybe I underestimated the Fable the Mirror Breaker. Maybe some of these matches should have kept it. Just because the matches that I drew a lot of air, you should have kept it to try to help with that. But then it's kind of hard for me to keep that and bring cards like Pyroblast. Maybe it should just be like a straight swap Force of Will for Pyroblast if I'm playing against blue and just keep the Fables in there. It also helps like just generating mana. But yeah, so far my record with the deck is I think that was the first league I didn't do very well, but I think the deck is probably well positioned in the meta. The league I played was kind of odd for expecting Delver's Initiative, but anyways, I recommend this list, and hopefully the editing process that I'm gonna use for this video turns out okay. Hopefully y'all like it, and expect to see more in the channel. See y'all later.